Yeah, we're fucking live. We're fucking live now.
This is a monumental event in humankind history.
Yeah, aliens will for sure have to see this one. They will for
Facts.
sure have to see this one.
Big fact.
But shit. All right. I mean, do you wanna do your introduction first?
I mean, I can kick us off.
Yeah, kick
I
us
guess
off.
I'll
Kick us
kick
off,
us
dude.
off. Yeah, I got the bullshit because I'm back on my bullshit. But what is good? We are live straight from the bubble. This is your boy here, Big Foreigns. And let's see, just we from the bubble, so that's where we from. And nah,
Yeah,
man,
we ain't trying to get doxxed and shit. We ain't trying
yeah,
to do that. None of that.
nah, but for real though, it was just a little idea that kind of sprouted, and just seeing how far we've gotten. I mean, we actually doing this stuff, so
Oh
so
hell
that
yeah,
that's
hell yeah.
dope. And that's major props to my boy by my side right here. So, and then hold up, shout out that man Bobbert because he actually thought of the name.
Oh yup. Yeah. And we just saw him get fucking sloshed yesterday.
All of
Same as
us.
us. Same as yeah. Same as us. Same as
So
us.
yeah. But
But you don't got any more?
nah, man. I mean, I'm basically a laid back dude, man.
Mm.
Uh,
No,
nothing too
definitely.
crazy. Nothing. I mean, I am a little crazy, but
Yeah.
nah. That's all I got, man.
Okay.
I just like I'm a creative dude, so yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, so this is your man right here. You know, I go by Diego, but the altar the altar is called Big Lonely. This guy right, or wait, Big Lonely, Lonely Boy,
Big lonely.
Big
Hey,
Lonely.
I'm big lonely, but
Yes,
I'm big foreign,
big
so
foreigns and shit. You know,
yeah.
and I'm I'm Lonely Boy and shit. You know, and just to say like you know I'm been through college and shit, welder fitter and that, you know, I don't look like it at all. I know I get it like from hella people. I like clean up too well. I clean up too well. And then people are like, ain't no fucking way, dude. I'm motherfucking ain't no fucking way and shit.
Hey,
But
shout out the welders, man. That shit's dope.
oh hell yeah. I be
They
breaking my fucking back like a motherfucker, dude.
somebody was telling me there was actually a welder competition in
Oh shit.
Grand Island or something.
Oh I know they do be going down a lot and shit, you know?
You
Yeah.
be you be with that or
I was gonna do it while I was going through school. But
gotcha.
it was like when I got my dogs, like I like
Mm-hmm.
puppies,
Yeah.
and so like I needed to spend like a lot of time with them, and
Yeah,
like you
for
know,
sure.
and like
Most
teaching
definitely.
them how, like when shit not to bite and shit, and
Yeah.
like and like
Nah,
what they
man.
can and can't do, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't do cause my instructors were telling me to do that shit,
Gotcha.
cause you know I'm just a
Yeah.
beast like that and shit. No,
Yeah. I
no,
mean, hey, nah, them.
fucking.
Hey, talk your shit,
but
Brody.
but
And
like
then
yeah.
and then it's just dope to like network in those types of
Oh hell
events
yeah,
and stuff.
hell
And
yeah,
I
hell
mean,
yeah,
knowing a lot of people in your work field and shit.
hell
That
yeah.
shit is dope.
Um, but what else? What else? I mean, yeah, like you said too. Like we're just creatives and shit. You know,
Hell yeah.
we be doing a lot of shit on the side. Um, you know, like this for example.
Yeah.
You know, music and shit,
Mhm.
production and shit. You
Yeah.
know, a lot of
Mhm.
engineering and shit. A lot of shit goes into our craft. Like a lot. We just creative people.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, like that's basically I wanted to do this too with you.
Mhm.
Cause like it's fucking cool to just like talk your shit online and
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, obviously you got you know we gonna touch on that and shit. But you
Mhm.
know you gotta be watching yourself or whatever you say. But
Facts.
you know it just be like that where yeah we're just creative people, creative minds. We have a vision and you know we act on it and
We
execute. You know what I'm
build.
saying?
We build and we build.
Yeah, we world building right now.
Yeah.
But I mean. Yeah, just do a bunch of shit on the side. Do a bunch of shit like video games and shit. Like you know,
Hell yeah.
play like I've been on fucking like CS:GO hella right now recently because I got into that. I want to get into CS:GO too. Like when that drops, I've been playing a lot of Valorant and fucking X Defiant right now, dude. That's the game. That's the game to fucking play.
You've been talking about
Yeah,
that
that's
for
the
a
game to
minute,
play,
man.
bro. That's the game to play. It's fucking sick as fuck, you know. And I know you be playing Rocket on the daily.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, it's kind of. I'm about to get some Xbox Live soon. I'm thinking like May,
Yeah,
but it's just been straight up Rocket League for me.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
Once that live kick in, I will be playing a little bit of them FPSs. I might have to try out that game you was telling me.
Dude, bro, yeah. Right now it's in beta. I don't know when the
Yeah.
full release is gonna come out, but dude, they like listen to
Mhm.
like the community, bro. Like right now, I tried to play a little bit ago,
Yeah.
and like it said the servers were down for maintenance
Gotcha.
because like there's been like servers issues. Like that's the one thing that was like really big, and also like I told the chat too. Oh, I don't know if you saw it or not, but there's like literally like a main like pick of like the characters.
Gotcha.
She's a healer, and like basically like you stim yourself and shit, and so then you get back into that like that's why it's like such a big pick. Like everybody picks the healer because like
She's the Jamaican chick from Apex.
yeah. Oh, wait, no, from Far Cry.
Oh,
No,
shit,
you're
I
not
don't know.
making it up. You're not making it up. Like you think you're making it up, but nah, dude. She's like this. She's from Far. The thing about X Defiant that's cool. So they have all fractions
Mhm.
or factions, and what was I gonna say? Damn, what was I gonna say? They're from all their games that they've made.
Mm.
It's cool. Like they have Far Cry in there. They have Tom Clancy's like the Sniper Recon game or whatever.
Ghost
And, like,
Recon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Those are all playable characters in the factions and stuff.
Damn. That's
And, like,
lit.
Yeah, it's fucking sick as fuck. And yeah, I just realized I need to post the link, dude.
Damn.
I'm gonna post the link. I was about to grab your phone, see what the fuck they on and shit. But
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, dude, it's fucking fun as fuck. It's fun as fuck, and it's gonna be free, too. That's the thing.
You gotta love free.
You
games.
gotta live free games, bro.
You gotta love free anything, bro.
Real shit. Real shit.
Free.
We gonna complain and shit. You know what I'm
Except
saying?
like free whoopings. I wouldn't. Go
yeah.
but yeah,
But-
there's pros and cons to the free.
To
So,
the free, yes sir.
shit.
And then let me see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
there we go. There's the
Dope.
fucking. There's the link. There's the link. I'm gonna grab this link up, put it on the fucking sheets. Oh, how do I do it? Oh,
Ain't nobody gonna join us.
nah,
like,
that's fine.
in the middle of it at a night. I ain't even know what time it is. If I'm be straight
Oh, here we
up.
go. It is 2 in the morning.
Indubitably.
It is 2 in the morning. This is
Hey.
wild.
Nighttime is when the ideas strike the most. So
Oh yeah,
may have
definitely.
to be the move, but
and you know, yeah, we'll sort out a schedule at some point.
that's some point.
At some point.
Yeah, man. Should we kick off on the topic though?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Are you
Alright, just
ready?
posted it, yeah.
All right, yeah. Come join the stream.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Come join it. Come join it. But okay. All right. So, cancel culture. We wanted to make this a topic to address like at first thing like see like I feel like it's a necessary thing to address considering that like there's like this big like landscape of just pulling people down for like, you know, saying things that not necessarily at times you like you wholeheartedly believe in, just kind of like off rip, kind of just you just give like your take or whatever.
Motherfuckers be wilding out.
No,
That's
hell
the
yeah.
thing.
You know,
Y'all be
people
wilding out.
well, yeah, Freestylin-N-Wildin.
Mhm.
And what do you call it?
Something like so prominent that's going on right now. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, I know I'm taking a little social media break, so I'm really not like too up into the details and stuff, but even like through like news outlets and stuff, they always talking like and it's always like big brands and stuff. You're still kind of like aware of that. So
Yeah, definitely. And it's like you could say like something so like bland, and people will take it and like construct it in a way that's like harmful. Like you could say like, "Ooh, I love oranges," and like people are gonna be like, "What the fuck about like apples? Like bananas? Like grapes? Like what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you?" And like you know what I'm saying? Like people just twist like words like so easily, and like when like, dude, all I was saying was that I like oranges. Why do I have to say like all the other like shit, and then like you get offended by it because I didn't, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry. Like I didn't know that I had to make like such a big ass statement for like one single little, you know?
Shit happens.
And I mean, it's just like, and I'm telling like to say like Twitter's like the biggest place that goes down. That shit goes down like left and right on Twitter.
Twitter's crazy, bro.
That's why like I don't even I never got the point of Twitter. Like
I mean, I don't know. As some dude like Jack or something started that shit. Elon Musk bought that shit.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, I've been taking a break from Twitter, but Twitter, man, you see the craziest shit, especially like the way like there's some things Elon's doing to it that's kind of like changing it in a way. So he's got like the timeline and shit. It has a like you follow people, but he made it so it's kind of like, you know how you be going into reels and you just be swiping through random people's reels and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like the same concept, but with tweets and shit and like different videos.
Oh, really?
Shit. Yeah, so you don't even gotta be following the person, and it's like you.
Oh, they just
see,
get like in your algorithm and stuff.
Yeah, and
Gotcha.
the algorithm be tripping out sometimes, man.
Yeah.
But
like what crazy ass shit have you seen, bro?
But man, we gotta look up the GOAT tweets.
Like, the GOAT tweets,
the best tweets of all
I've
time.
seen shit where like what do you call it, bro? Some like full out on like just nudity right on your like the second thing that you like scroll past.
Yeah, bro.
And it just be like, damn, bro, it's like 12 in the fucking like, or well, it's 12 in the afternoon, fucking 1 in the afternoon. Damn, I wasn't expecting to open up an app and see some fucking titties.
Nah, man. I mean, and there was some crazy people I'd follow, and they'd be like liking porn or retweeting porn.
Yeah. Wait. Did you, bro? Me and fucking Rigo, one of our mutual friends. I was just talking to him about what do you call it? The Pope.
The Pope.
Like the new Pope. I think it's a new one.
Yeah.
He got caught liking like some Instagram baddies picture, like swimsuit pictures.
Damn.
And he got, or I think it was on Twitter. Actually, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But he got caught like because he wasn't on his second, bro. He wasn't on the burner.
He wasn't on the burner. Yeah, he wasn't on the burner. Yeah, and that's crazy. Dude. There's so many like you can have so many accounts and stuff.
Yeah.
He like. If you were a high level like religious leader or some shit, bro, that's like you hear that shit about the Dalai Lama.
What is that?
He's like the leader of it's Hindu. I don't know. I'd have to check the religion. He's like really famous and stuff too.
Yeah.
And it's like kind of South Asia like that. I think it's Hindu or Buddhism, but like a little kid came up to him and stuff, and he like kissed him in the mouth, which I mean I get it. There's a cultural differences and stuff where I mean I guess you can do that and shit, but he actually came up to his ear and he was like let me suck on your tongue or some shit. And he had to like apologize with it. Yeah, he had a tweet where he apologized about it, but like it's kind of crazy. And he's like he's like the Pope too. He's like an old ass dude who's this. And Yeah,
Yo,
having an
what
old
the
ass dude come up to you and you a little kid.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Nah,
man.
that's crazy,
Yeah.
bro. Bro. You see that shit with the baby,
Nah.
bro? He tried to like kiss like a fan like twice or something,
Gotcha.
and like
Yeah.
they did one.
Just duck.
Yeah. And the baby was
Shit.
like, "What the fuck?"
He got the same mentality as the Dalai Lama, bro.
Type shit, bro.
Yeah,
And
man.
like,
Let's go.
but that, nah, let's pause on that, pause on that. But shit, like, yeah, dude, he's been just
Yeah.
that dude's wild. Did you see he was selling like 2-for-1 tickets?
Man, I should have copped some.
I don't know, man.
Where was this at? Do you know the city? It's crazy.
I think it was like Chicago though, dude. Or like no, like I think it was like Atlanta or something.
Yeah,
But
some
this guy
big
was
city,
not.
yeah.
This guy was not selling tickets,
That's a little
dude.
tough, man.
And I thought it was crazy though, cause I was like, this is coming off of like big fucking songs, bro.
Yeah.
Like huge fucking songs,
Not
dude.
the baby man. He had a summer where he was like the prime Golden State Warriors or something.
yeah, and like it's like bro did not adapt. That was the thing, bro. Like
Yeah.
he the bro just did not fucking. He didn't adapt. He kept coming in with the same like flow, same things and shit. Like, and the fucking how's the fucking the shit. The 808 was always the same.
Boom, 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 like
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, they songs were hidden and shit, you know. But
Facts.
like, bro, did you
Yeah.
peep in like his new album?
I honestly haven't heard the baby.
Don't.
he just went straight to the point.
Don't.
Okay.
Dude, I don't know what he was on, bro. He has like a song called like Call of Duty on there. Or
Call
something.
of Duty.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Interesting.
I don't know. I was never a big Baby fan. Or the
Yeah.
Baby fan.
Yeah, he has some bops. Don't get it twisted, but
Yeah, no, yeah, real shit.
he he really never
Let's
grew on to
go.
me like that.
Yeah.
Like,
He never really did either. Like like when he would come up on shit, I'd be like, "Ooh, that's cool," you know. That's a cool ass, you know, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Yo, we're talking about fucking the baby after we
The
started that shit.
baby. Yeah,
we went off on a tangent and shit.
Hey,
But hey, that's
heavy,
what
man.
is good for content and shit.
Yeah, nah,
But,
that's crazy.
I guess like since we're talking about artists, Kanye, man.
Yeah, Kanye, that is an artist we can and I can talk about. Man,
He made Graduation.
in fact, that honestly,
He made Graduation.
in
bro.
my opinion, it is. Call me basic, but I think that is his best album.
Oh, yeah. Nah, I need to get a more in depth kind of like
early registration, high tier. Early registration is sneaking up there. Or no, late registration. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say, man. But yeah, but he has said his controversial sayings and
some anti-Semitic ass shit, you know, and like. To be honest with you, I still haven't even like made myself knowledgeable on the whole situation of exactly what he said.
Facts.
And like that's the thing with a lot of people too. They just on the mob mentality.
Yeah.
And we were talking about this the other day, but it's like I don't know exactly what man said, you know.
Yeah, I know. Like along the lines of like, this isn't 100%, but I think he was saying like Adolf was cool because like fucking he like invented the mic or some shit like that, and I'm like, what, bro? Like that's some shit I heard, but I don't know exactly.
He invented the mic.
Something I don't know. That shit might be blown out of proportion, but
did he though? Like there's no way that I don't know. See, and that's where the conversation should stop. See, that like if you didn't know,
but
shit,
I'm not spinning around like, oh fuck Kanye, like all that shit. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody. I was seeing the shit where like, and he probably said some more shit or something, but I was seeing like all the brands drop them and shit, and this like kind of reminds me of like the shit with like Kyrie Irving, who that is.
I know. Yeah. I don't keep up
like
too much basketball, but what happened to him?
He like was promoting like a
NFT.
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 Click on my new NFT up in the link now.
Yeah, it's a pump and dump coin, but don't worry about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I make money, you don't. Like, that's all you gotta know.
Facts.
That's how it be, bro.
Facts.
That's how it be. They just like promote coins and stuff.
Yeah. Like Dogecoin, like how he going back to Twitter, Elon Musk.
Yeah.
And how he put that Dogecoin and the shit went up for a little bit.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Bro, a lot of people were saying Elon Musk bought Twitter just so he can like have like a monopoly on like the trades of like or stock. Man. Because like he'll make a tweet about like something, and like the stock will rise for a bit and shit.
Yeah, but yeah, kind of going back to Kyrie though. Really good ass basketball player. He is cold as hell. Like, I would die if I had a handle like his, because that motherfucker, sometimes it looks like he's putting the ball on the string. But kind of back to the cancel culture type shit. Kyrie is a interesting dude, and kind of like Kanye's an interesting dude. Like Kyrie, he'll pull up to like a game with like a walking stick, like an actual stick or something, and then he'll like light sage up in like the arenas, kind of as like a good look type deal or something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But he was promoting a film where it said some shit about the Holocaust or something, and how like kind of it had like anti-Semitic roots to it as well, and like he wouldn't like apologize or nothing. He's like, I'm not 100% sure on what it was, but like Nike dropped him and shit. Like he had to,
really?
Yeah, he had to like cover up his shoes with like tape, the swoosh and shit. But like when he covered that shit up, he'd like write some shit down. Not 100% sure, but like it's like I love all of you or some shit like that. Like some shit like that. But I mean, he is a cold basketball player. Mavericks didn't make the playoffs though, so that might be a little bit tough, but yeah.
Gotcha. Dang. Yeah. I mean, wait, but like, okay, so the NBA didn't drop him though.
Nah, he's still playing.
I like that. See,
yeah.
Like my thing is like, wait, did you hear what happened with Justin Roiland?
Oh, I've heard some stuff, but I'm not 100% sure about that shit.
Well, basically, like the gist of it, and yeah, like you said, I'm not 100%, like, but the gist of it is like he was got like domestic abuse charges or allegations, and the thing that I didn't like about that is like everybody dropped him instantly.
That's the dude who made Rick and Morty.
Yes, yeah, and Squanch Games, High on Life.
Yeah.
I need to finish that game, dude.
I heard that game's fire. I got.
Oh, dude, it's fucking it's
that
fucking. That shit looked
good when I first like saw the trailer and shit. But yeah, what I heard he was on some Chris Hansen To Catch a Predator type shit too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I just heard the domestic violence charges or allegations.
Yeah.
That his wife. Well, okay, so yeah, basically everybody dropped him instantly, and like my thing is like that should be proven in court before any like repercussions like even transpired, like because that's. Imagine if that happened like to like regular folk, right?
Yeah.
Like regular. Simpletons. Simpletons.
Yeah.
Regular simpletons. Like you get allegations and then like you lose your job like instantly as soon as they find out.
Yeah.
And then like when it's proven in court like that didn't like happen.
Yeah.
Then what? Is your job just gonna be like, ooh, you know what?
I mean,
we fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Come back and work for us. Come back and work for us. I'm just like, how does that in any way like make sense? That's not like it's like no, I'm not going back to work for you.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. When it comes to that, and this is, and to put it in a perspective, this is definitely different because work is where you make your money.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like people are doing some big work and stuff, and like shit, just because I mean some shit they was wilding out some night or something, but like there is like a difference between like people who got some malicious, hurtful thoughts, and when that comes into play, then I can kind of see why there's something like, oh shit, yeah, maybe check on this dude, but like that shit is crazy, and I think like a big thing about it is just the internet and how everything is being like put out and shit. So everything's business, man. You and everybody's business, everybody in your business. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. It's just crazy, bro. Like, cause
and we living in different times.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, that didn't happen like 10 years ago. Where like, the thing is like we've given so much like power to like our words and like value to them too. But like at the same time, like I was watching. I don't know if you're familiar. Moist Critical. Do you know who that is?
Nah.
I feel like you've maybe seen him, but he's like this really. He's funny as fuck, bro. Because he's like really fucking funny and like, but he's smart and like, he'll say like or he'll make jokes, but it's like very dry like humor.
Gotcha.
Like he'll be like, yeah. So I was watching Rick and Morty the other day, and they had very like, oh, I gotta go turn on. Ah, dang it. I don't know why he does that.
Excuse us 1 second.
Technical difficulties. But like, I can't even think of an example, to be honest with you. Like he'll just say some really funny like shit, like off the wall. Yeah, off the wall, like super out of pocket. Nightmare. Have you ever seen that shit?
Yeah, Eric Andre, man.
Yeah, that's a guy, bro. But yeah, he'll say a joke, but he'll say it so monotone, and like, oh, that's my type of humor. Like it's very dark too. But anyways,
and there's a fine line about that shit. Like, and like, I think like comedics have it kind of the worst, but they're able to kind of portray it the best. Like they'll say some crazy off the wall shit. Like there's some jokes that are wild, man.
Oh yeah, man.
and like, but they do it in a way where it like kind of they're trying to make people laugh, man.
Oh yeah. And see, the thing that people don't realize about comedians, like a lot of them have really high IQs.
Yeah.
Because like, what you got to think about is like you were saying, like, you know, they be saying some off the wall stuff, but the thing is like they know their audience and how they're gonna react. Because like, to be like funny, you gotta learn how to adapt with your audience and like who's like hearing you and seeing how like the crowd responds and stuff, and like also like adjust yourself to better fit like the narrative that you want to tell to this audience, you know. And you gotta be like witty, you gotta be fast about stuff. Like I remember like seeing, I've been watching a lot of comedians nowadays, like Theo Vaughn and oh, what's his name?
You see that the Will Smith, Chris Rock?
Oh yeah, dude. That was
shit was wild,
bro. They need to show that in like colleges, bro, because that shit needs to be breaking down like the way that he dissed Will Smith. And like
that shit was wild, bro.
That needs to be like that shit needs to be studied, bro. Because he hit harder than that slap he gave him, bro.
Yeah, that shit he was aiming for the neck.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man.
The other like funny one, the funny stand up I've seen was Donald Glover too. His
Oh
shit is
yeah, yeah.
fucking
Oh, what was it
hilarious.
called? The one on Comedy Central?
Oh no, it was on Netflix too, but like he was talking about how he was little and he took a shit. Or
In
no, it
Home
was
Depot?
somebody took it. Yeah, one of his like little friends
Oh, is
or
it?
his
Wait. Oh, I thought it
brothers.
was him.
Yeah, no, it might have been. I forgot to be honest,
Yeah.
but that shit
No.
was
Yeah, man.
that shit
There's
was
shit in the toilet, and
like,
like they fucking like ran off.
Yeah, they like
And like I gotta
shit was
rewatch that, to be
hilarious.
honest. Yeah, that guy's bro. He needs to do more like stand up.
Yeah, no, that man, he is super talented, bro.
Yeah,
And,
just a creative, bro.
Mhm.
Just like dude, the whole like soul the soul like album that he had,
Yeah.
Awaken My Child, right?
I think it was like My Love or something. Or
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the one with Redbone on
Yeah.
it.
You gotta say, hey, Redbone slaps to
Yes,
the
man.
day, bro.
But dude, did you know that album was like based on like a YouTube comment that he read? He was that like the
Oh yeah, somebody was like dissing him or something. Like, oh, he would never be able to make some like.
yeah,
soul
he
shit
would
or
never like
something.
make some platinum
Yeah.
record like
Mhm.
by himself. That
Yeah.
is like I don't know. Anyways, but like he single handedly was like, all right, bet
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you right, bro.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
that shit was fucking. That album was so good.
Yeah. That.
Album was so good. That guy's so like just like you said, talented, man.
Mm-hmm.
That is a very fucking talented individual.
Shit.
But okay. Well, that's what we were talking about. Moist Critical. But so Moist Critical, I remember seeing on like my YouTube shorts one day where like he read a comment because he streams
Yeah.
he streams and like he plays games and stuff
Mm-hmm.
and like just reacts to like content.
Gotcha.
And he basically was like, he read a comment that was like, "Oh, cancel culture is so prominent nowadays, and you can
Mhm.
single-handedly ruin your life and like with one thing." And like he made a great point. I guess like I never thought about it, but dude, that really only exists on social media like platforms, because like when have you ever seen somebody get arrested for like saying some obscene like crude like explicit things? Like never, because we do have like, oh, that's what it was. They were like, we don't have any free speech,
Yeah.
and like he was like, what are you talking about? That's only like, when have you ever seen anybody get arrested for that? Like
Facts. In some foreign country when you diss the president.
that is very true. Like Korea and stuff like that. Like like what is it? North? Yeah, right.
Yeah, North
Right?
Korea.
Yeah, dude. Did you?
I've heard some wild ass shit off North Korea. Like,
Oh yeah.
that
Oh
shit.
yeah. Oh yeah.
They're crazy over there, man.
Very
That
crazy.
shit.
Yeah, definitely.
What were you about to say?
But yeah, I like he made a great point. I guess I never thought about it. But yeah, like we do have free speech. We just don't
Yeah.
have free speech on social media platforms.
Yeah, I mean, there's free speech, but there's like repercussions.
Oh
from
yeah,
that
oh yeah,
free
oh yeah, oh
speech.
yeah.
Like, that shit,
Yeah, you gotta be held accountable to some
you gonna
degree.
get attacked.
Yeah, like you can't just you can't just wild and out like that. You
Yeah.
can't. Yeah,
Dead
and you
ass.
gotta. And that's what I don't know if you know what Kick is.
kick.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called Kick.
Kick.
So it's like this new like streaming platform
Mm.
where there is no limitations on anything.
Kick.
Like
Wasn't that like a messaging app or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might be wrong
yo,
with them.
what's your kick?
Oh, but that one's spelled like weird, right?
Like KIK or something.
Yeah, yeah. I
Mhm.
think the streaming platform's called Kick. I can't remember, to be honest with you. But there's this new streaming platform,
Yeah.
and basically they have no limitations on anything.
Damn.
Like no restrictions at all. Like
Damn.
like you could literally stream. You can stream XXX like stuff,
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, to not say the word, obviously, but
Yeah.
you can like literally stream that.
Yeah.
Probably like beat your shit like on live, and they don't care.
It's like Omegle, sort of.
A type shit, yeah, yeah.
Omegle is a weird concept to me
Yeah.
when I first heard that shit.
That it is, yeah.
I've never actually been on there, but from what I've heard, yeah, I heard there's some crazy stuff.
Oh yeah, I've been there a couple times on. Yeah, you'll see some dicks, bro. You'll see some fucking dicks, dude.
With them dicks,
Dude,
too.
Bro, and like, it'd be the ugliest fucking like camera angle, ugliest fucking shit to look at, and like
extremely
dude,
high quality.
no, no, not high quality. It'd be on some like 150 times 150 resolution. And dude,
be tough.
fuck. You ever try to get like a ring unstuck from your finger?
Yeah, a Chinese finger trap. No, I'm playing.
I feel like when you get a ring stuck, yeah. Well, okay, so imagine that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how these dudes be fucking stroking their shit, bro.
God damn.
Like they be ripping skin. Ain't no fucking way, dude. Ain't no fucking way. Anyways, anyways.
Going dry, no lotion.
No, sir, no, none at all. And fucking
yeah,
like
Omegle is a wild place, bro. It's,
yeah,
I may have to do some research.
Yeah, nah, you tripping, Jay.
I'm playing around. I'm fucking with y'all, man.
And but yeah, I've been on there a couple times. Yeah, it's cool talking to random people though. Yeah. But like, yeah, you'll see the occasional
thing about the internet and shit. But like, that's like, cause I was seeing some shit about like the TikTok CEO, how he was like testifying against Congress and shit, and like he's like, oh, we have super like strict boundaries depending on the age type and shit, and like, or it was like Facebook. It was Facebook, and when old boy Zuckerberg, he was testifying against them, and like a congressperson tells him, would you like to state like the hotel you stayed at last night?
Oh, I saw that. I saw
and,
that
like
clip.
Talking about like all the people he's talked to, and he's like, no,
no,
sir,
I wouldn't.
And it's like that's what you put in jeopardy when trying to connect everybody in the world or some shit.
Oh
like
yeah.
And I mean, honestly, he was probably the biggest factor in like the social media shit and stuff with like Facebook and shit. Like they popped off with that shit, and cause I never got into the MySpace era.
I didn't either. I mean, that was like a little bit like, it was like at our time, but like it was a little bit before.
That was just a Charmander, and Facebook was the Charizard.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, at the same time, like it already had evolved.
Yeah,
MySpace had already evolved.
Now,
it was a big platform, but I'm telling you that was for like kids like a little bit older than us.
Yeah, definitely.
'Cause I remember my sister would always be on or MySpace, like checking her shit on like our family computer and stuff.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it was just a little bit like before our time. Like we were in it definitely, but Facebook was the place for us. Yeah. Like, and now it just isn't. That's for
now
like.
It's like Twitter. Twitter's where everybody be wilding out.
Yeah.
Like TikTok kind of brought that. TikTok is kind of like battle royales. Like it's just some shit that was introduced. And now everybody's doing it.
Oh yeah,
Like how Fortnite brought in the battle royale. Everybody doing battle royale. And fucking
it'd be some bullshit.
TikTok did that swipe across shit. Now everybody doing that shit.
Yep.
Fucking that's just how shit.
We have no originality anymore. Real shit, dude. Like
I mean, I think there's kind of a good thing and a bad thing about that shit. But what was you saying?
I just feel like there's no originality because everybody just derives everything from like one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no originality because like. I was talking to my coworker about this, but like it's like I have YouTube. Why would I get TikTok if like YouTube has the same functionality as TikTok? And I watch a lot of TikTok compilations on there. I used to, you know, or like I have like this one guy that I watch. I'm Dante. He's a streamer as well, but he has like his own community, and like there's like one like guy that makes like memes meme compilations for him to watch, like, and they're like personalized, and it's like I always watch them because dude, they're fucking hilarious, bro. And they're like a bunch of TikTok like compilations like just like videos and stuff, but I'm here like, dude, Facebook does everything that TikTok does. It's like, or wait, did I say Facebook?
Well, I mean, TikTok, the way they've introduced that shit, that's kind of like everybody's doing
Yeah,
that shit.
no,
And
yeah,
then it's
that's what I'm
reaching
saying.
more people and
Yeah.
stuff, and like, and there's just so much content and so much shit that's being made and kind of
Yeah.
shared that I mean, there is gonna be some weird apples showing up in the garden, and like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's inevitable, as Thanos would say.
Yep, yep, yep,
But
yep.
yeah, that's kind of, and then that's kind of where, and then people kind of have these cult followings on shit nowadays that there's so much influence one person can have,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, if they say some crazy off the wall shit, like there's crazy motherfuckers following those people, and
Mm-hmm.
that's where there's that kind of room where like people might end up like getting hurt, like seriously hurt or some shit, and that's honestly why social media is just crazy, bro.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's why
Yeah.
we're taking a break from it right now.
Yep. Dead ass though, not dead.
No, yeah.
And it's a weird kind of like it's definitely like an addiction and shit. Cause I be pulling up my phone and I'll be like, what am I about to be checking and shit. And but
Yeah.
it's definitely kind of good to kind of like take a break from all that shit.
No, definitely.
Mhm.
Because like I said earlier too, like we've added so much value to social like media platforms in our society, where it's like very just detrimental to us. Because
Mhm.
you know, we look on like Instagram, for example. I think
Yeah.
Instagram's like the worst platform, like for like like a personal like use, because you see like body types that like
Mhm.
for like everybody that's not achievable, you
Mhm.
know, and you start to look at yourself like, oh damn, I look like a bag of potatoes
Facts.
compared to, you know, like these models or bodybuilders or whatever. And like, yeah, man, it's just like, yeah, social media is very just, it's not good for your brain.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like very just, this is not mind numbing kind of stuff. Like I said, like even like I was talking to you like about like taking some time off of it too, because like I get in these like parts where I'm like checking but here we are streaming.
Facts.
but no, it's everything is good in moderation, you know.
Mhm. Yeah.
Everything is good in
Definitely.
moderation.
Definitely, most definitely.
But like where this is like it, because social media like nowadays like it preys on us,
Hell
like
yeah.
it like very predatory, like kind of like
Mhm.
way like with
Like
algorithms and stuff.
yeah, like with the ads and stuff too. Like you be having that crazy shit. Like, oh, I'm kind of feeling like Burger King, or I'm kind of feeling McDonald's.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
that McDonald's ad comes in, or
yeah,
some
yeah.
shit. But
That is, yeah.
they're tricky, man.
It is very, cause
Mhm.
like I was thinking about taking a break, cause dude, I just like the algorithms do be sucking me in, man. Like
Yeah,
they are,
they're
but that's what they're made to do. Like at the same time.
time consuming as hell, bro. That's the
Yeah.
thing. I've got a lot of like free time just because I don't be on my phone, and
Yep.
that's
Yep. Yep.
why I kind of want to get like a creative kind of like journal or something. Or I just want to create.
Right.
Like
Right.
I'll make
Yeah.
a beat or something like that,
Yep. Yep.
and then
Yep.
just like it'll give me time to kind of like work on things. So
Yeah.
yeah, definitely the time aspect of that shit. Those algorithms, man, they will suck you in, man.
Yeah, and that's yeah. It's just like very. Oh man, like sometimes I remember like I'll be in bed like trying to sleep,
Mhm.
but I'll be like scrolling past this like this feed of like reels or YouTube
Mhm.
shorts, and I'll be like I'll be like damn dude, like I'm trying to sleep right now but I can't,
Yeah.
and it's because of the algorithm, because I like tell myself like, oh, okay, this is gonna be the last one, this is gonna be the last one.
Yeah.
And like I keep like scrolling, dude, and it's just like, why, like like it has no like, you don't get anything out of it like a lot of times. But like for me example, like on YouTube, I try to like watch kind of like more educational like content and
Yeah.
stuff, like
Mhm.
very just kind
Just
of,
like how to do shit. Or
yeah,
like,
or even like oh, I always like mess up this word, like philosophical
gotcha. Philosophical.
yeah, kind of content
Yeah.
that they're talking about, like stuff like attention spans and why we've gotten as
Facts.
like a society, we've we do not have an
Facts.
attention
We
span
got
anymore.
we some goldfish.
Not even, bro. We're below goldfish.
Goddamn 47.
A goldfish has a higher attention span than us.
Damn, I can
Yeah.
see that. That's kind of crazy.
It's because like look, like we've been like accustomed to like this kind of like we consume content
Mhm.
at a crazy pace nowadays, man. Like we'll literally like a Drake album will come out tonight,
Yeah.
and like people will call it mid after giving it like a 1/16 of a listen,
Facts.
and like they'll just be skimming through, and then they'll be like, oh, this shit's
Facts.
fucking mid, bro. This shit's fucking mid as fuck.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did he even hop on the mic, dude? type shit.
Rip.
And that's how, bro. Because back in the day, like, let's say, like, iTunes era where you're, like, buying things,
Mhm.
you best believe you're going to actually listen to the
Yeah,
whole
hell yeah,
album.
hell yeah.
You paid, like, what, $10, $11, $12 for it?
Mhm. Yeah.
It's like, they're going to get plays, you know? Like, you're not just going to be like, well,
Mhm.
didn't like this album. Like, you paid for that, and so you're gonna do it.
Gotcha.
And, you know, I can see how it's beneficial to have, like, a
Mhm.
streaming day and age now. But also, like, things like that happen.
Yeah,
Because,
there's
like,
just pros
it's free.
and cons. To
Yeah.
it, bruh. It's kind of crazy.
And like, that's how we consume, like, content, like,
Mhm.
in general, though.
Yeah.
Because, like,
You just
yeah, like,
it's like what am I thinking of? But there's like somebody who like eats memories or something.
somebody, wait, what?
Yeah, I be forgetting like something that like sucks your memories or some shit.
Something
but like,
sucks your
or like you gained like a whole bunch of insight or some shit. There's just an animation coming to my head that like, yeah, your eyes all like white, like TV static and shit. You just getting your.
It's kind of like the you remember you remember on SpongeBob where
Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. Yeah, that's the thing. That's
Mr.
what
Krabs
I was
like
thinking. Yeah,
he was
he's
like, hey,
you
give me
gotta
that.
unwatch the
Yeah, you
TV.
gotta unwatch the TV.
Yeah, that's
And then
what
it
I
goes,
was thinking about. Yep.
and
that
then he
was-
goes like,
Yeah.
ah.
Hey, Mr.
Yeah.
Krabs crazy for that one,
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
Nah,
Bro, he
SpongeBob
really did
is-
that shit.
He's goated.
The guy was even like, how am I gonna unwatch it? And he's like, yeah, I'll do it right now for you. It just fucking like sucked all that shit. Yeah.
bro.
No, that's literally like us right after watching like some shit, dude.
Facts.
It's like we act like it didn't fucking even happen.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
we're like, or well, like we do, but we're like, damn, when's the next thing coming out?
Mhm.
'Cause
Yeah,
even, like,
deadass.
This is like a thing that's prominent in like older, like the older gen. Oh, I mean,
Just gotta live in the moment, man.
like a little, like, you know, like, cause I remember like with my mom's boyfriend, we were watching like Demon Slayer, like the second season.
Gotcha.
And like we finished it like completely, right? And then he's like, damn, when's the next one's coming over? And I was like, bro, we just watched this shit. And it's like,
Man.
dude, you gotta like take into account there's
Facts.
budgets for this shit. And that's like one of
Facts.
the fucking big, like, dude.
The animators went crazy.
Yeah,
on
they
that last
did.
Fight, bro.
Tengen versus
That old demon boy.
I forget his name always, dude.
Yeah.
I just know
Old demon
Daki.
boy.
I just
Yeah.
know Daki. Yeah, Daki's brother.
Yeah.
I forget his name always, dude. But
Deku.
but but dude, there's a budget to these things, bro.
Nah,
And
yeah,
it takes
man.
time. They
Yeah.
gotta translate this stuff, and then they gotta
Mhm.
voice it over and stuff like
Yeah.
too. Like
I wonder
there's a
how
budget for this.
long that fight itself took to animate. I imagine there is like an amount of hours that came into it.
Oh
But,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
It
That's
was probably hell.
Those two
man.
episodes, the two final ones, they had to have. I remember.
They had to be.
Not,
They had to be going crazy, man. And I heard like in Japanese work culture, like it's you don't get like
Overtime and stuff?
or,
Yeah.
and nothing, and they
Something
like
like that.
yeah, and like work conditions are kind of fucked just because the way like they got like they just keep on working, man. That shit's crazy.
yeah, no, yeah,
That
and
shit's
like
tough.
I remember like the budgets they estimated because they never give you like actual numbers because I
Mhm.
don't think they disclose that, but
Yeah.
like those last two episodes they easily had to be in like the 150,000 like budget like
Jeez, man.
to like
Easily.
like 200, like 150 to 200K
You think it was half a mil?
for one web
Oh,
episode. Oh no,
man.
the two episodes, they both probably they're up there, dude.
Shit, I could
They're
see
up
that.
there.
That shit.
Dude, oh yeah, like they don't give you numbers, but dude, there's like the estimation's like 150, 300K, dude. Like a whole ass house.
Yeah, man.
A
I
whole
mean,
ass
it-
house on them.
shit,
And you could tell shit, you know?
They was going crazy. They went crazy.
That's
They
one of the
snapped.
best fucking fights,
They
dude,
snapped.
like ever fucking
Yeah.
animated. Real shit.
That shit is crazy.
And yeah, like I'm telling you, like he was like, "We gotta wait a whole fucking year, dude." And I'm like, "Yeah, bro, you gotta wait. What, you gonna
Crazy,
draw it yourself or what? Like,
Facts.
the fuck is you talking about?"
Hey, man, he could read that.
Yeah, he can read that.
Yeah, I bet it don't hit.
That's the thing too, though. That's the thing though too. Like we lazy as fuck. Like we just are.
Yeah,
Ain't no way you
It's
reading
true.
that shit.
true.
You ain't no way. And you know, like we just are. We just are. We without admitting it, but like we are lazy. Let's be honest. Like
True.
as people, we are. We just are. You know?
Sloth.
If it isn't easy and quick, like we
Yeah.
just like like fucking Shikamaru says, bro.
Facts.
What a
What a
drag.
drag.
and to tell you that motherfucker, he got the highest IQ.
Facts.
You know?
And yeah,
He know shit not worth it.
that's how it be, man. Sometimes you just don't gotta put your energy into some things, man.
Yeah.
And like, not saying like be super lazy, don't do shit.
Oh yeah, yeah, no,
Like,
yeah, definitely.
Sometimes you can focus your energy on some other shit. So
But yeah, sometimes there is like factors of life that like come into play about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, you know, gotta do something. Gotta do
Yeah.
something, cause you know, like being like bored doing nothing, that just like breeds depression and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You know, like those
Mhm.
kind of things, cause like you don't have anything to go for, or like you
Mhm.
know,
Yeah.
like things that you know, and stuff like that. It's stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, shit, dude. I like, I know. I mean, like Bo Burnham said it too. Like, he was like telling. I can't remember his point exactly. I'd have to listen to it again. But that man is just next level too. I don't know if you're familiar. Bo Burnham?
Gary V.
Yeah, not a Gary V. No, this man, he's a comedian, but he is very different with his comedy, where he like makes songs that are comedic.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's someone to peep, bro. You gotta check that guy out,
I'm gonna have to.
cause he went on like an interview talking about how like he was like, dude, I don't know how people like even like are on social media and stuff, cause
Yeah.
I know that stuff ruins my brain. He said. And I'm like, dude, like I didn't even grow up with social media, but like these kids, like these young like
Yeah.
kids, they're growing up with that.
Little
That's
kids
not
got
good,
them
dude.
little badass kids got their iPads and shit.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta be having like juice and food all over they shit. But nah,
Yeah.
and it's really like kind of crazy to think about, because this is the youth, bro. This is gonna be people who gonna be in positions that much like we are, like
Yeah.
who knows, man. There's next president could be like, I don't know, millennial or something. Like, or well, I'm not saying the next, like, who knows,
Yeah,
man.
they
but
gotta be
like,
40. They gotta be 40, right? I think.
Yeah,
at
and I
least.
mean, we're already halfway through 40, so I mean.
Oh, yeah.
It's some people we probably like our parents' age or some shit like
Yep.
that, and it's kind of crazy to think about how that was probably. We were probably, like, as a child, I never had an iPad or nothing. The closest thing was a DS.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the most technologically advanced thing was,
Oh, yeah.
was
Yeah, DS, yeah.
And, like, there wasn't really no social media or nothing like that. Internet was available and stuff, but it was really, like, simple or, like, restricted in a way where, like, I mean, it was just nothing to really pay attention. We actually sounded like old head, but we would go outside and play.
Oh,
ride our
yeah.
bikes and-
No, that's not it. That's how it should be though,
Yeah.
man. Cause like you said, people are like kids are growing up with these like social medias, and they're like actually like giving a fuck about them.
It's an age of exploring and learning, and like the shit that could come into like play, like what they learn and shit. They're just so available to all that the stuff that they're getting, it's just like different from what we're getting, and it could honestly, I don't know, affect them negatively.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. And like you said, like we went outside and we like played with like the kids on our block, like that live near us and stuff like that. Like a lot of kids grow up like antisocial, like due to like them just being enclosed, like, and that's even like that's gonna be more like the case because like there's iPad kids and stuff. Like I remember there was this like one house that my mom cleans we went to, but and she has like restrictions on like how long they could be on stuff, which I find like that's very like cool because they're like, no, you got to go outside and play, but they have their own. They're loaded though. They're loaded. They got like an acre or something. Like I think even bigger actually. I'm not sure. They got this whole like, bro. They got this whole like RV like or not RV like off roading like quads. Like they got off road like terrain and stuff.
And they have their own laser system that can blow up the world.
Probably.
Right?
Probably.
Nah, but that's a stacked roster right there.
And
man.
like in like their basement, they have like dude, it's crazy, bro. Because if I was a kid, I'd be going nuts, dude.
Fact.
And like in like their basement, it's all like their games and stuff, but they have like an indoor court, bro.
God damn.
Like they have an indoor court. It's turf, and like they have two like basketball.
Like
dude,
oh damn.
Basketball like hoops and stuff, and like they got nets and stuff like that.
Level.
Real shit. And like, dude, I'd be going, dude. You couldn't get me out of there if I was a little kid, bro.
Facts.
And like,
even me right now, bro.
Oh no, you
wouldn't be able to get me out of there.
I'd be so sad that I can't go into a fucking like what are the McDonald's playgrounds?
Oh man, yeah, those were great.
Oh yeah.
Like the Burger King one and stuff. But yeah, this shit crazy, man.
I don't know what it is. There's that timeout button or something. I don't know.
Yeah. What time are we at, anyways?
We are at almost an hour.
Oh man.
We are almost an hour. We still haven't even got through all our points.
Yeah. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
We could just hit on some more though. I think an interesting one that came into my head, and it's kind of going back to like that time aspect and stuff. Like, as a little kid, we did have access to like some stuff, and one thing I do remember vividly is TV and movies, man.
Oh yeah.
That was like, we are able to witness so much shit and stuff. Going back to like as a little kid and stuff. Movies, like hella movies. Movies back then, man, they had a little bit less of a filter. They could be so like Rush Hour.
Dude, Rush Hour, bro.
Rush Hour, fire ass like series. I think the Hangover's another crazy one where they're just off the wall type shit. But like Rush Hour,
dude,
like,
wait, what's the
like Jackie Chan when he pulls up into the like bar or something and they just start spitting the N-word.
Yes, bro.
Like
it's a different time.
And like I mean, they didn't cancel my boy Jackie because of it.
Well,
like, that shit was funny, bro. That shit.
Okay, but the thing is too, like, I guess they have some kind of like, in a way, protection because like he didn't write that script.
Facts.
He's just like he's just an actor acting, you know.
Yeah. Or like Quentin Tarantino, I think he puts it like he's always saying the N-word in his movies or something.
Oh, yeah, definitely. No, yeah, that guy definitely uses that word in his daily life. I feel like but yeah,
film produced by Quentin Tarantino
type shit.
No.
But like the thing is like like actors have kind of they have a safety net for sure. They have a safety
Gotcha.
net from being canceled for sure. Because like they're acting, they didn't
Yeah.
write the script or anything. They're just like
Yeah, it
putting on
is
the
true.
performances. Because I remember, oh my god,
If we live in a world where we cancel Jackie Chan, man, yeah, that is
yeah, that's not a
unacceptable.
world I want to live
Yeah,
in.
that's unacceptable.
But what was I gonna say? The guy who played Kylo Ren. Adam
yeah,
Driver?
yeah. Dude,
Dude,
what
that
was it,
one-
Black Klansman or something.
I don't know the
I
movie.
think
I've only seen the clip like out of context.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Yo.
I think that's what the movie is. It's a pretty
Yo.
fire movie though. Like,
yo, dude, you see, like they have a safety net. If
Yeah.
you could do that shit and not get canceled, bro.
Hey, Kylo Ren, wild out, bro.
he literally wants to join the
Yeah,
dark
yeah.
side.
Nah, man, that was
Like-
that shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
nah, for real though, yeah, I think I see there being like some type of protection.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
'Cause-
just like movies themselves. There'll be some crazy shit on
Yeah.
some movies, but I mean, like it's all fun and shit. It's all just for entertainment. It's
Right.
entertainment. So
my thing about movies. So like yeah, like you just said, like entertainment.
hmm
I honestly don't think I've ever seen like a bad movie, like entertainment wise, because everything like is pretty entertaining. The one movie I will say is like was really horrible. It's like it's called The Room, right? The really bad, like it's like horribly bad, but it's good bad. You know what I'm talking about? It's like
familiar.
how do I feel like you've probably seen the thing.
Probably have.
Dang it. There's like so many memes from it. I can't think of one. But
Toy Story 2.
Toy Story 2?
Nice.
But I can't think of it right now. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. You're tearing me up. No? Not ringing any bells?
No.
Dang it. Okay. Well, anyways,
You caught me slipping on that one.
anyways, one of the anyways, they like made a version of that movie with what the heck? Tobey Maguire's best friend in Spider-Man. You know who I'm talking about?
Andrew Garfield, I think.
No. That's Tasm, the Amazing Spider-Man. No, but the best friend in the Raimi trilogy. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Is he the dude in the interview? James
Yes.
Franco.
Yes.
James Franco. Yeah.
Okay, so James Franco he reproduced that movie,
Yeah.
but with himself.
Gotcha.
That movie was terrible, bro. It just
Nah,
was
man.
so bad. I'm sorry.
Like, even like, and it's crazy because even movie and entertainment, it was going back to James Franco, like when they released the interview, bruh.
Yeah.
It was crazy because like North Korea was saying, don't release that shit.
Oh,
don't
yeah,
release it."
yep.
And I think they actually like hacked into Sony's like servers and shit.
Really?
Yeah, and like they had like they lost a shit ton of money because they released that shit. Funny ass movie though.
Oh, definitely.
But, yeah, it's like something about like propaganda, blah blah blah, and all that shit. But yeah, I think they actually might have hacked their shit and like leaked a whole bunch of emails and costed them like a shit ton of money and stuff. And like people couldn't work and shit because like that shit was like all the servers and stuff was down and stuff. But like it's crazy how movies have protection, like you mentioned, but
Yeah,
like it gets to that point
They
where
do.
you get your whole servers hacked because
Nah,
you
yeah.
drop a movie. That's kind of crazy, bro.
Yeah, I did not know that. Dang.
Mhm.
No, yeah, I just knew they were just really adamantly against it, and like
Yeah.
they were like, "Yeah, don't fucking put that shit out about our
Yeah.
leader," and like, 'cause they're very protective about their leader, you know.
Mhm.
And,
Oh
like,
yeah, definitely.
And what was I gonna say? Yeah, they do. They have protection because at the same time, I mean, it's a comedy movie.
Yeah.
Like it's not supposed to be serious or anything, you know. And
Yeah.
like I guess like I would see their point out, or they're just
Mhm.
actively shitting on like,
Yeah.
you know, or like yeah. any movie like that too. Actually, like they're just actively shitting on something or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's no way to support that. I don't really think so. It's like, yeah, it's just like there's free, ways of like, making content and like being creative and stuff, and
Free
like,
speech,
and
but
that's like
there's
one of.
repercussions.
Oh
To
yeah,
it.
oh yeah, oh yeah, and that's one of the mediums that you can do that in.
Yeah, and shit's always being created, man. And like, there is authors, creators out there. They might have some like views and shit. You may not agree with that. And that's kind of hitting on like one of the last segments and just separating the art from the artist. I know you
Yeah.
wrote that down.
Yep.
You wanted to hit these.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, cause like how you can, a lot of people because like let's take for example like Kanye and stuff like
Yeah.
that. A lot of people write him off for like things that he says, and like why?
Yeah.
Like he made good music. It's still good music.
Mhm.
You can listen to the music without supporting what you're trying to cancel him
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
And like
Definitely.
things like people like Gunna too. Like I know he. Dude, why the fuck do
Free
people give a
YSL.
why the fuck do people care about if he snitched or not? Are you part of the fucking gang that he snitched on or whatever? Like, are you like
Facts.
you're not in the fucking streets, bro. You're not
Mhm.
out there in the streets
Yeah.
like doing
Mhm.
gang shit.
Yeah.
and like
Shit.
and like why the fuck do you care if this man like snitched? And like
Facts.
because he snitched, you're not going to listen to his music? How does that make
Facts.
any sense, dude?
Really, yeah. There's just a bunch of redundancy. People want to bitch and shit, man.
Yeah.
And I mean, they want something to bitch about, so they will try, like kind of what you mentioned in the very beginning, try and find those holes and shit where they can kind of mess with your shit and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
And like even like an edited part of a video, like not the whole video. People are so quick to misinterpret that, and that kind of goes back to like the attention span shit that we
Oh,
was
yeah.
talking about and stuff. And it's just people, man. It's really an anthropological thing. Yeah, I'm trying to look at me trying to use big words. Nah, man, it's a human thing. There's some people that are gonna choose red. Some people are gonna choose blue. There's gonna be differences in that logic.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
where a little bit of the microaggressions, hostility kind of grows because you're not with the gang, you're blah 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 and all that shit. And I mean, it's kind of crazy, man. And that's how that kind of toxic cancel culture type behavior sprouts. Just cause like, and I understand that there's shit where like if it's something crazy, like big history guy, and if it's like something crazy that we need to remember, like yeah, we need to remember that in the light and how it was told, because history is really dangerous, that it can repeat itself and shit.
Oh, yeah.
In many different ways, but it we have to interpret the details and just check on that shit. And there's a lot of shit that we just don't need to put our energy into.
Right, yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I'm telling you, bro, cuz like realistically, how can you like go on Twitter and like try to fucking cancel somebody and make it your whole life's purpose to like cancel this person?
Yeah.
Bro, you got work and shit. You
That's
got kids to
I'm saying.
raise. You fucking look at yourself, bro. And like, cause a lot of times too, like they'll be canceled. Like, let's say like people just like using the N word. You know, people that are trying to cancel them. They be
Facts.
fucking saying that shit too,
Facts.
bro. Like it's like they be saying that shit too, and like people don't own up to shit like that. Like the finger that points, it points back too.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And you gotta look at yourself too when you fucking trying to do shit like that. Like a lot of people don't, and like that's why. Like I remember I did I'm just saying like fuck, dude. Like
yeah, I got
like you got people got lives, bro. People got lives.
Yeah, like you. At the end of the day, you just gotta be worried about yourself, and then I get like you you have to be open-minded as well. So like just always flexible, adaptable, but have yourself a little backbone too. If you like you not vibing with like something, then you have the ability to do that, man.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
just don't like hurt nobody or don't like seriously injure nobody.
Oh
Like
yeah, that ass,
and like
dude. And to tell you, like, bro, if you don't like some content,
mm-hmm.
just don't watch it.
Facts.
Like,
Tyler Creator said it the best. That
wait, who?
one tweet, Tyler the Creator.
Oh yeah,
He's
what he
like,
say?
how you get cyberbullied, blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, you just
And
close the laptop or some
yes.
shit.
Yeah, and I think they was even trying to cancel him for that shit and stuff.
No,
And I was
my
like,
fuck.
man, that shit.
No, it's
man.
like literally, bro. Like, dude, just watch what the fuck you're consuming. If you
Facts.
don't agree with something, why are you fucking watching it?
Yeah,
If you're not like, oh, I'm gonna watch this shit because like,
yeah,
like you watch the content for the content, bro.
Mhm.
Watch the content for the content. Like, listen to the content for the content. Whatever medium. Like, read
Yeah.
the content for the content. Or whatever, like, whatever medium like you want to consume things in.
yeah.
Like, if you don't find something cool with it, or like, why the fuck are you watching that shit? And like, you're trying to like cancel whatever fucking content that you watched,
Yeah.
and like giving like your soul, your energy, your time, your fucking like every resource in your like capabilities, like to try to like get this content removed from like
Mhm.
some shit. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, and I think another like kind of point of that is that with social media, at least, everybody. I mean, they you hearing everybody, and there's people there that can hide behind a screen and just spit random bullshit, and then they like have no repercussions to it because nobody really, unless
Yeah,
you
yeah.
go crazy enough where you actually like try and locate their IP
Yeah.
address and shit. But it's like Spy Kids, where they're like in the video game and they're all in like suits and
Oh,
stuff,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
then they all turn out to be like nerds and stuff, and is like they hiding
think
behind
so.
a screen.
Oh
and
no, yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
No, definitely.
I'm the guy. No, I'm like-
Definitely.
No, but yeah, like there's that sense of animosity, and I think that's kind of that blanket, or like that's kind of the freedom that gives them that shit to where they can just
No, yeah,
spill
dead
random
ass.
bullshit or try to attack somebody
ass.
because they don't agree with like
Yeah.
the other side or whatever, and I just think it's kind
And like they'll get away with it because, like you said, like these people, like let's like take the Twitter for example. I remember when like a lot of like Twitch streamers would like look at a comment and then they'll click on like the person's like profile. They have like 3 followers, and it's like, bro, it's like, yeah, like you could say whatever the fuck you want to say,
facts.
and like they don't have a following. It's like when you do have a following, like,
Yeah.
and when your word is like big enough to be spread,
Yeah.
that's when like people will look at you and criticize you for like
Gotcha.
anything and any little thing,
Yeah.
anything and everything.
Mhm.
And it's just, yeah, it's just very hard because like I said, like in moderation, man, like everything should be used in moderation, and like too much of anything is it's bad.
Yeah. Well, I think we've hit a bunch of these. So I mean,
Yeah.
I feel.
What was that March Madness shit that you were
Oh
about to?
yeah. Well, yeah. That's going back to good old social media and stuff. And so Women's March Madness, there was a lot of thoughts and opinions to like the final game, and and it was kind of interesting because it was kind of like two cultures really. The final was Louisiana State University versus Iowa, and
Okay. Oh, Iowa. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Iowa Hawkeyes. And so like Louisiana, I saw this video on Twitter, and like LSU, they was bumping in the locker room some like rap music and stuff, and then after like a win, and then Iowa was like singing High School Musical or something, and it
Okay.
was kind of interesting just to see like those different cultures kind of like contrast. But there was like a lot of like talking shit about so there's a really they're they're good players because they made it to the championship, of course. And there was talk of like this this one of the girls on there. She was like taunting the other like super cold chick from the Iowa team.
Okay.
LSU girl was taunting her, but the girl from Iowa, she does a lot of like celebrating and showboating and stuff. And honestly, I like that part of the sport. You know,
Yeah.
you talk your shit. I mean,
Oh
if
yeah.
you doing
Yeah.
good, talk your shit. And I mean, if you not gonna be doing good and you do talk shit and you gonna get
Yeah.
shit
Yeah.
talked on,
Yeah.
I mean that's just all part of the game and stuff.
Yeah. Respect.
But like there was like even like the first lady was like, oh, we'll invite Iowa to the White House too, and like one of the stars from the LSU team, she was like, "Oh well, that's cool." Like something about she said something about Obama. Like she's like, "That's somebody I would want to be with in the White House. It's all good. I'd rather not go then." But something like that. But it's just like if it gets to that point, I love the recognition for the sport. Women's basketball is definitely evolving, and them ladies, they can hoop, and that shit's dope. I saw like the WNBA. There's some them girls is cold. They can hoop, and that shit. I got respect for that shit. But
Gotcha.
like, so there was pros and cons to kind of that drama because it was being aware, and I love the awareness of the sport.
Yeah.
Not really in a negative sense, but it was aware, but at the same time it was just a lot of redundancy. It was two college girls just talking shit on the court, and they were fierce competitors. It was a good game. That shit, there was a lot more energy inputted into it than it needed to be. So that's kind of they was trying to cancel old girl though and stuff. And I'm like, man, she was just talking shit and stuff. And
wait for just like boasting.
Yeah, well, she like it was at the end of the game. She actually looked for or something and like did her celebration. It was like the John Cena. Thing. That so she did that, and that's what old girl does to like other teams and stuff. So I mean,
Gotcha.
She ain't had to do it, but it gave it like that kind of recognition and that kind of like flair that's in sports that we all kind of like crave and that shit. Just a lot of just redundant energy and stuff I thought was put into that.
Gotcha.
So.
See, I thought you were gonna talk more on the lines of like wages, player wages.
Yeah. I mean, that is really interesting, but like, yeah, definitely like. If it's, I see like the case, like with the women's soccer, how they're like colder, so they're actually like closer to having the equal pay. If not, I think they might actually do than the U.S. men's national team.
Oh, yeah, the U.S. Oh, yeah, cause dude, the women's side, U.S. takes it all the time, dude.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
you know what's funny about that though? So I remember, okay, so their contract, shoot, I can't remember. Like, okay, so they had like I said, like they always win it. Like, they always win. The U.S. girls team, or women's team. So they had a thing about their contract. They didn't like. They weren't being paid enough, right? They were saying. So they took like a contract that they thought in their heads was gonna give them like more money, but it gave them less money. So they were being paid like what they were being compensated for like winning so much, but they changed like their contract to a worse contract, and I can't remember if it was like. But anyways, they changed from a good contract that they were like, oh, we're getting fucked over on this shit. To a worse contract, and like, cause they said we're not getting paid enough, cause we're winning all this, and like, I see that's the direction I thought you were going with the girls, like the women's, cause I know, like, I don't know in college though.
Yeah, but like, cause even one of the girls that she has the ability to go to the WNBA.
Yeah.
But with the college, they're making they have the ability to actually make their own money in college.
Oh
So
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
NCAA, they was on some crooked shit before, where you couldn't like work a job while you was playing a sport or nothing like that,
Yep.
or like you couldn't take specific stuff or nothing. So
Yep,
there was
yep,
these
yep.
broke college people, and they was just doing their sport. It might have been getting paid in some, questionable ways or something.
Yeah.
Well, pre-rule, but now with the name, image, and likeness, she actually is able to make more money staying in college than in her first year in the NBA or WNBA. So like, yeah, so like there is quite a big gap disparity.
Yeah.
But even like I'm trying to see some good ass games and stuff, and there's a like with the men's and shit, they just be doing some crazy shit. And I know there's some good like women basketball games out there and shit, but like yeah, I think it's kind of the fan or the attention drawn level that kind of bases like the revenues from each sport and stuff. But the NBA be making hella money, so I could see it in a way where they at least pay the female counterparts, kind of do a collaboration, the NBA, WNBA, and kind of have that, so they are able to get like more money and stuff. That'd be pretty dope. But I mean,
yeah, because I know for in the case of like women's the WNBA, that like just bleeds money, and like they can't really do anything to like and like I know like player salaries for like women, they're pretty high. But like they're like, ooh, we need more, we need to get like the men. And it's like,
but the men, they be getting dummy bags.
Yeah, they do. And like it's the reason why, because they sell more shirts, a lot of people watch more like the, and it's pretty fucked. Like I understand, but like what you got to realize when you're in that position, you're getting paid, but your division, it doesn't make money. Either way, you're still getting paid like a pretty good fucking salary.
Like when you get in that 100,000 range, then, I mean that's all right. But
and they're like asking for more when like, dude, they don't know that. Like they like this is where like I've like done my like little research or whatever.
Gotcha. I don't have a whole bunch of knowledge on what the women get paid though. So that's kind of why I was diving more into the shit that I was kind of paying attention to.
Right.
But like I'd have to investigate that.
It's just funny to me because like you said, like you can make it. You can be making like 100K and they'll be like, we're not getting paid enough. And it's like, dude, your division makes no money. Like it doesn't. It bleeds money all the time. But like you're getting paid even still, and you're getting paid handsomely. To tell you the truth.
And like when we get to those levels where there is like it'll be dope where there's like a female basketball player that I'm trying to see or something, like what I would do to see LeBron in person. That'd be pretty dope to see. I wouldn't do a lot, but seeing LeBron in person, that'd be, if I could see him for free, that'd be crazy. Or seeing like one of my idols or something like that shit is always a good feeling. And I mean, I know like it just depends on like demographics and all that shit and stuff.
Yeah. Well, we'll say like I'm pretty sure that's the case too. They don't make any money on their shirts, dude. They don't get any revenue split.
It's crazy. Don't like music artists, isn't like merch like the only way they be getting fat bags?
I don't think it's even merch, to be honest with you.
Touring.
Concerts. Touring is definitely their big bag getter, because they keep all that. Because obviously, dude, can you imagine if your label took the money from you when you're performing?
That'd be fucked, man.
Like you're single-handedly like obviously there's like like people like behind you, backing you up, like setting this shit up. Like there's a team and stuff behind them. But like, let's take for example like The Weeknd, bro. He puts on a 2-hour show. 2-hour show. You think any of his label is out there like performing for him? Hell no.
Every other night or something that. That's tough, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. People don't fuck it. I don't get it. Like, I guess like people don't think about it because like I mean it's nothing to think about. Like you just go to the concert and then you enjoy your time.
Yeah.
But dude,
There's
so
complexities to
much
it,
goes
yeah.
into it, you know.
Mhm.
And like, bro, even right now, like my voice is like, like it'd be straining.
Yeah.
Imagine
Dead
singing.
ass.
It'd be
Dead ass,
imagine
yeah.
singing for 2 hours, bro.
Yeah, that's some. Yeah, you got.
That's just draining, and you have to do that
Facts.
every night, dude. You have to do that shit every night.
Fuck it, we sprinkling a little bit of lip sync for that now.
Oh nah, dude. That's why people were telling. Like, I know, like his California or Los Angeles show got canceled.
Yeah.
People were livid, bro.
Mhm.
And
yeah,
like,
and that's a big city. That's like one of the bigger cities, and like
oh yeah,
for him to lose that show, that would be extra tough.
Yeah.
That's a fat bet because he want to go perform out there.
Oh, yeah.
If he has the energy and stuff like that
Mhm.
shit. Like from what I heard from Michael Jackson, man, he would take like every performance like it's his last.
Oh, yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that. That's the preparation that
Yeah.
comes into it.
That man hated touring though.
Yeah.
He said,
Oh yeah.
Cause like, dude, it really
Mhm.
is draining, man.
Yeah.
Like yeah, like I'll give you, like, let's just say, like, if I'm in their shoes, I'll give you like the performance
Yeah.
like that meets the what you paid for, and like
Yeah.
you know, all the time that you spent like getting there, or like
Mhm.
whatever. Like I'll give you a fucking performance, but dude, you gotta do that shit every night, and like you gotta do that shit every night.
Mhm.
2 hours, a 2 hour show, you gotta give your all to it. This shit's draining, bro.
Yeah, man.
And then you do like fucking, let's say like 20 shows, like
Mhm.
back to back to back to back to back. Like, dude,
Shit's making me sleepy
man,
already.
it's draining, and
I
people were
bet.
like complaining, and like rightfully so. Like people from like Mexico, like some
Yeah.
people like go like to there
Mhm.
to like see their shit.
Yeah.
And you know they did some other expenses to get there. I understand that, but like
Yeah.
what you got to think about too is like
They human
man's
too.
broke his
Yeah.
fucking voice, dude.
Yeah, man. There's humans on
Yeah.
the other side of the
Yeah,
the
it's a
plane.
human.
Yeah.
It's a human. People don't like dehuman, like they think of him as like an
Yeah.
idol and stuff.
Mhm.
Somebody who like they can't in any way be like that guy's like untangible to them and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and they put him on like a pedestal and stuff. And it's like, dude, that's a human. Like,
Yeah.
dude, there's gonna be limits to everything and anything, you know.
Yeah.
That goes for like any like form of medium too,
Mhm. Yeah.
where you're being creative. Damn it.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Like I got the pedestal still.
Hell yeah.
I still didn't even.
Mhm.
I haven't opened it.
That's how it be, man.
dude.
Well, I think we hit quite a bit of things
Oh, yeah.
today. I think
Oh,
we had a
yeah.
good spot right now. And I mean,
1 hour and 30.
yeah, I think that's a good time stamp right there.
That is very much, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I
first episode of Freestylin-N-Wildin. What you thinking?
let's not do this again. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, this shit was way too hard. We give up.
Nah, yeah,
Fuck the bullshit.
fuck no, dude. We gotta get back on this shit.
Nah.
Like, nah, yeah, definitely.
I think it went pretty good in my
Oh,
opinion.
yeah,
I
oh,
like
yeah.
I like where we was going with some of a few tangents, but you know you gotta sprinkle those bad
Well,
boys in.
I think we made
Yeah,
it interesting
we-
to shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we was talking that shit. You know how we.
yeah, we be talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, shit, to many more type shit.
Yep. Cheers to the first episode. Yeah, we
Cheers,
gonna have crazy segments. We gonna just be talking about we
Yeah.
vibing out, man. We vibing out. So
We're gonna do a bunch of shit.
yeah,
We're gonna do a
stay
bunch of shit.
tuned,
sir.
yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
You know.
I mean, that's the one I gotta look at. Shit, my bad.
I gotta change, man. I was pointing at the computer.
Yeah, well, yeah, we
the
haven't
whole
done.
time, but
But all right, but dude, we need to get like a name for like if anybody who watches what some shit like that. We'll think about it.
Like for
Ah,
our
that's speed.
fandom or
Yeah,
just
like
as
type
a,
shit.
as a like deuces.
We'll figure that out someday, maybe.
Stay wildin'.
Yeah, that's cold as fuck.
There
Stay
we go.
wildin'.
Stay
Yes, sir.
wildin', yeah. Yeah.
All right.
It's your boy Big Foreigns and
Big
Lonely
Lonely.
Boy.
Big lonely,
Yeah,
lonely
Big
boy type
Lonely,
shit.
baby. Big
But
Big
yeah,
Lonely and Big Foreigns. You know, we gonna be hopping out, so stay
yes, sir.
tuned, yeah.
Stay tuned, and yeah, we'll get back at you. I don't know how long or what, but we'll see you when we see you.
Mm-hmm.
Stay wildin'.